Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this hypnosis session, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session for one of the winners of the recent competition. There was 3 winners that won a free 1-hour session with me for being one of the most listened to listeners on the show via the Spotify Unwrapped kind of summary of the year's listening. I won't reveal which of the winners it was because all of these sessions are confidential, but it was created for a lady who wanted to become pregnant at the age of 40. And there are certain risks and certain things that she was told by doctors that say the probability is less likely at this age. So she wanted to have a feeling of confidence and comfort and that it's a very natural experience. And she had a reference of a friend that was pregnant and gave birth to a healthy baby in their 40s. So that's useful as a reference point within this hypnosis session. This is really a fertility hypnosis session for women that are, let's say, 30s or 40s that want to become pregnant and give birth and do so in a very healthy, happy, safe, confident way. It uses a metaphor of a lagoon and the healing waters of that. And there's lots of very powerful positive, empowering suggestions designed to do 2 key things. One, give the unconscious mind the idea that it is safe and natural to become pregnant at the age of whoever's listening, and certainly for the age of the client that I was working with, but also that in life there are no guarantees. And there's a metaphor or an analogy here, almost like life's lottery, that people that play the lottery can want to win the lottery, but they don't expect to win it. And therefore, by taking all the pressure and stress away from feeling like it has to happen, it doesn't reduce any probability of it not happening, but it can actually be very good to make the journey a lot more easygoing and less stressful. This is really designed for someone that wants to become pregnant. If that isn't you, I would probably recommend skipping this session and finding one of my other 1,000 plus hypnosis sessions that's more relevant for you. But if it is you, you might benefit from this session, but also feel free to click a link in the show notes where you can schedule a free 30-minute consultation call if you feel that hypnosis could help either with fertility, pregnancy, or any other areas of your life that you might feel is beneficial for you. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a slow, calming, relaxing breath. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress or worries to feel like they're leaving your body in your outward breath. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling a wonderful feeling of relaxation, expanding. I want you to think of a color that represents health and resourcefulness. A bright color, maybe a bright yellow. And imagine breathing in that intense, vibrant color of healthy resourcefulness, feeling like it's going in through the nose, down into your lungs, all the way into the diaphragm, and almost feel a warmth to it, that you can feel a wonderful feeling of healthy resourcefulness. And as you exhale, allow any tension, worries, doubts, or fears to feel like you can almost see them leave your body in your outward breath. Maybe imagine them as a dark, shadowy color, so that you're breathing in that bright, intense color and exhaling whatever your body doesn't need right now. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel a glow within you and start to shift that glow downwards, originally from your chest and your lungs, downwards into your gut, all the way into your lower abdomen. Just feel that there is a wonderful feeling of healthy resourcefulness there, right at the very base of your tummy. Breathing in and breathing out and seeing even more of those dark shadows leave your breath, enabling you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed as you scan your body for any feelings of stress or tension around your forehead, your neck, your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out, and just allow them to melt away as you use the power of your imagination to imagine a lagoon in a forest, a picturesque forest, and this lagoon is the most beautiful waterfall cascading into the lagoon. The sound of water hitting the lagoon gives you a feeling of even more relaxation. There's a clearing in the forest, so the sunshine connects with your skin and you can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, melting away any and all tension, enabling you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. Off in the distance, you can see snow-capped mountains. I want you to get a growing sense of feeling, a deep feeling of serenity and peace. I want you to imagine this lagoon is warm water here in the rainforests, filled with healing waters. These healing waters have the ability to ensure your body gets the nutrients and any healing properties, but also to wash away any fears, doubts, and anxieties of the past, any resentment, anger, any locked-in emotions that no longer serve you, any blocks that are getting in the way of what you desire. Acknowledge that this lagoon will wash them all away ready to take a dip in that healing lagoon, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. Noticing immediately that your clothes have now transformed to whatever is suitable to take a swim in the lagoon. As you start walking into that lagoon, feeling the warm water, still hearing the cascading water of the waterfall, and maybe you submerged and swim underwater, feeling the warm, healing properties of the lagoon, washing away anything that could hold you back and restoring a feeling of rejuvenation, health, and safety. And you can spend as long as you want in this lagoon. And I want you to imagine while you're in the lagoon that you can hallucinate something back on the shore. And I want you to imagine seeing 2 chairs and a table, perhaps that you might see in a coffee shop. I want you to imagine seeing 2 brightly colored, healthy juices there in glasses there on the table. And then from the position of being in the healing waters, imagine seeing yourself like you're someone else on one of the chairs at that table. And then seeing perhaps someone slightly older than you with a healthy glow about them. Breathe in and breathe out, still in those healing waters. And then imagine what it would be like to take the perspective of that version of you at that table, looking at that friend or that person you know that seems to have a healthy glow about them. And I want you to imagine that this is someone older than you and was pregnant without realizing it. That at that age, their body had everything it needed to conceive life, to carry a baby the full term, and to give birth to a healthy baby. And I want a seed of an idea to be planted in your subconscious mind. It is possible and natural to become pregnant and give birth in your 40s. And if your unconscious accepts that suggestion to be true, let me know by nodding your head. I want your unconscious mind to scan for any doubts or worries, accepting that these are completely natural. But I want you to imagine that any of these doubts or worries that are disempowering rather than empowering don't need to stay with you. I want you to imagine at any point in time, you could imagine these fears or worries like a tiny stone, and you could imagine throwing that stone into the lagoon and seeing it sink. Any natural concerns that ensure that you make healthy choices are fine to keep. But any of those that could be counterproductive, feel free to throw them into the lagoon, seeing them sink. Breathing in and breathing out. I want you temporarily to take the position of your friend. Imagine being in her body. And imagine that life is already there in the very early stages without you realizing. As your unconscious mind accepts, it is natural and safe. And if you could imagine feeling how it would feel to be in the early stages of pregnancy, let me know by nodding your head. And that's it. I want you to change perspective, so you're now back there in the lagoon, seeing you and your friend still enjoy that very healthy juice. As you acknowledge the idea that pregnancy is never certain, it's a lottery, and that you are willing to buy those lottery tickets with the hope and intention of good fortune and blessings, but without any expectation or guarantee. And maybe in the past you've played the lottery, and while you would have liked to have won, you didn't expect to. It would have just been an amazing thing to happen if you did. And if your unconscious mind is willing to take the pressure and the stress all away from you and treat the journey of motherhood at this stage in your life not as a guarantee, but as a game of luck and probability that you're willing to play, doing things that increase your probability: physical activity, low stress, eating healthy foods and drinking lots of water, and of course doing the natural things that could lead to conception. If your unconscious mind is willing to take away all the pressure and treat it as a fun game, where because there is no expectation, you can only win, let me know by nodding your head. Still there in the lagoon, hearing the cascading waterfall and seeing the mountains off in the distance, open your mind to suggestions that can enable you to enjoy the journey as well as appreciate whatever is meant to be. You embrace the strength and wisdom that come with your years, knowing that they are assets in your journey to motherhood. Allow yourself to feel confident in your body's natural ability to create and nurture life at any age. Trust in your body's capacity to have a healthy and safe pregnancy. Scan your body for where you feel a deep sense of belief. Allow that belief to grow as you believe in your profound capability to be a wonderful mother, as age brings depth and understanding to this role. You have a positive body image, and you can view your body with admiration and respect, knowing its incredible potential for motherhood. Allow yourself to release any concerns tied to age as you focus on the joy and love you have to offer as a parent. Nurture a hopeful heart, envisioning a future filled with the joy of motherhood. I want you to swim towards the waterfall and allow yourself to feel the water, perhaps on your head or your shoulders, washing away any doubts and concerns, as you have the ability to maintain a state of inner calm and confidence, trusting in your journey, whatever its course. Use the power of your mind to visualize a healthy and safe pregnancy, feeling the bond with your child growing stronger each day. Welcome the changes in your body with love and acceptance, knowing that each is a step towards motherhood. And you can ease any stress or anxiety, replacing it with peace and a sense of readiness for the future. But it's all about balance. You have the ability to maintain a balanced perspective, understanding that motherhood is just a possibility, not a guarantee, and also that every woman's path to motherhood is unique. There is empowerment in knowledge, and you can empower yourself with knowledge about pregnancy based on the age you are now, using this as information to nurture your body and mind. There is support and connection all around you, so you can draw strength from the support of others, and perhaps from those that know what it's like to become pregnant, to be a mother in their 40s. Breathe in and breathe out and feel the lovely, warm, wonderful water relaxing any stress. Give yourself permission to prioritize self-care, understanding it as an essential step in preparing for a healthy pregnancy. I want you to go back and think of an earlier pregnancy and remember all of the wonderful emotions and memories connected to it. As you remind your body it has the capacity and capability to conceive, to carry a pregnancy, and to give birth. Allow yourself to embrace any medical support available, and allow yourself to have an easygoing, patient nature. And by fostering patience, you know and accept that each body has its own timing and wisdom. And you can find gratitude in the present moment, gratitude in the journey, in the possibility of the future. And you can cherish your journey towards motherhood. And as you enjoy the journey, there is no stress, no expectation, no pressure. Treat pregnancy and motherhood as a wonderful bonus to your life. There is, of course, challenges, there always is. But you can use these to build resilience against challenges, knowing that you have the strength to navigate them. You can stay hopeful, yet grounded, understanding that your worth and happiness are not inextricably linked to this goal, this thing you desire. Your life can be enhanced by it, but not beholden to it. Allow yourself to celebrate your womanhood in all its forms, recognizing the many ways you bring life and love to the world. And as you cultivate a sense of inner joy and contentment, allowing yourself to radiate health and well-being. Believe that you are increasing your probability of winning this lottery of life. You can embrace your life's journey with open arms, understanding that each path is laced with its own beauty and lessons. That whatever is meant to be, will be. And with acceptance means whatever your future holds, you can embrace it fully. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel the rejuvenation of those healing waters has reached completion. Everything from your skin and even your internal organs, everything connected to motherhood and conception. Imagine your womb being healthier than it's ever been. Imagine all of those essential parts of pregnancy operating perfectly well, healthy, happy, ready to bring forth new life. And if your body feels ready, let me know by nodding your head. And now it's time to leave those healing waters. You get back to the shore, seeing that wonderful lagoon, the waterfall, the mountains in the distance, and this incredible forest. And you could also see that other version of you talking to your friend. Allow those images to disappear, accepting that all of this is a journey within your imagination, thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams and possibilities within dreams and possibilities. And it's now time to return to the present, taking all of these good feelings, good emotions, and happy hormones with you. As you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.